Ladies and gentlemen, what if the hardest chapter of your life is not the end of your story, but the beginning of your greatest transformation? What if the pain you're feeling today is preparing you for a life you cannot yet imagine? And what if the very struggle you're trying to escape is shaping the person you're meant to become? If life feels heavy right now, if you've lost hope, if you're questioning your path, then listen carefully, because this message is for you. Life has a way of testing every one of us. There are seasons when everything seems to fall apart. Doors close, dreams are delayed, relationships change, plans fail. You begin to wonder if life is working against you. But what if life is working for you in ways you cannot yet see? Most people believe that difficult times are signs that something has gone wrong. They ask, why is this happening to me? Yet a far more powerful question is, what is this experience trying to teach me? Every challenge carries wisdom. Every setback carries a lesson. Every storm carries the possibility of growth. The strongest people are not those who have never struggled. They are the ones who refuse to let struggle define them. Ladies and gentlemen, think about a diamond. Before it shines, it spends years under enormous pressure. Think about a seed. Before it becomes a tree, it must first disappear beneath the soil, surrounded by darkness. Nature reminds us that growth often begins in places that look like endings. Your difficult season may not be burying you. It may be planting you. One of the greatest mistakes we make during hard times is believing that our circumstances define who we are. You lose a job and you begin to think you are a failure. A relationship ends and you begin to believe you are unworthy. A dream is delayed and you convince yourself it will never happen. But circumstances are temporary. Your true identity is not. You are not your mistakes. You are not your disappointments. You are not your fears. You are something much greater than any temporary chapter of your life. Remember this: the sky is never harmed by the passing storm. The storm comes, the storm goes, but the sky remains. In the same way, your true self remains untouched beneath every challenge you face. Ladies and gentlemen, fear has an incredible ability to convince us that today's pain will last forever. It whispers that nothing will improve. It tells us to give up. It asks us to stop believing. But fear is rarely telling the truth. Look back at your own life. There were moments you thought you would never survive. Moments that left you broken. Moments that filled you with uncertainty. And yet, you are still here, still breathing, still learning, still becoming. That alone is proof of your strength. Every challenge you've overcome has prepared you for the next one. You are far stronger than your mind sometimes allows you to believe. Now, let me share something that has changed countless lives. You cannot always choose what happens to you, but you can always choose how you respond. That choice is where your freedom lives. You can respond with bitterness, or you can respond with wisdom. You can respond with fear, or you can respond with courage. You can allow pain to make you smaller, or you can allow it to make you stronger. Your response creates your future. Ladies and gentlemen, difficult times have a purpose. They slow you down when you're moving in the wrong direction. They teach patience when you want immediate answers. They reveal who truly stands beside you. They uncover strengths you never knew existed. Without challenges, many of the greatest qualities within you would remain hidden forever. Compassion grows through suffering. Patience grows through waiting. Faith grows through uncertainty. Wisdom grows through experience, and resilience grows every time you refuse to quit. Sometimes we spend so much energy asking life to remove the storm that we forget to ask the storm what it came to teach us. That single change in perspective can transform everything. Now imagine what would happen if, instead of fearing difficulty, you welcomed it as a teacher. Imagine waking up and saying, whatever today brings, I will grow through it. Imagine trusting that every delay has a purpose. Every obstacle has a lesson. Every ending makes room for a new beginning. That mindset changes everything. Ladies and gentlemen, never compare your journey to someone else's. Everyone has different seasons. Some are planting, some are growing, some are harvesting. Your timeline is uniquely yours. Trust it. You don't need to have all the answers today. You don't need to see the entire path ahead. You only need enough faith to take the next step. Life reveals itself one moment at a time. And every step taken with courage creates the next opportunity. If you feel tired, rest. If you feel discouraged, remember why you started. If you feel afraid, remind yourself of every battle you've already survived. You have overcome challenges before. You will overcome this one too. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a strength inside you that no circumstance can destroy. There is a light within you that no darkness can extinguish. There is a purpose for your life that no setback can erase. This difficult chapter is not your final destination. It is preparing you for the person you are becoming. So don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't believe the voice that tells you your best days are behind you, because sometimes the greatest blessings arrive after the greatest struggles. Sometimes the strongest people are built in the hardest seasons, and sometimes the life you've been praying for is waiting just beyond the obstacle you're facing today. So whenever life becomes difficult, stand tall, stay grateful. Keep moving. Trust yourself. Trust the journey. And remember this powerful truth. Storms never last forever, but the strength you gain from walking through them will stay with you for the rest of your life. Thank you.